So I came up with a slightly different way to mount the booster bracket, and I'm just making a quick video to show you all. Now this screw hole here, normally the bolts that I provided would just screw into that. Because I keep the tolerances tight so that things can't move around, that can actually be a little bit awkward to assemble. So we're going to do it a different way. We're going to actually come in through the wheel well, and you should be able to see the back of the nut just there. So we're going to actually put the bolt in through there and turn it into a stud, which makes it a bit easier. So you don't need to get the car all the way up, you just need to get the wheel off the ground so you can reach into the spot. But safety first, get it high enough to get a jack stand under there before you put your hands anywhere that they could be severed. So all we do is we just get this in that nut hole, the captured nut there. We don't get it in all the way, we just get it until it protrudes a little on the other side, get everything in place, and then we'll secure it all. And just see it started to come through. So now I'll back off these nuts and get the bracket in place. So when you undo these two nuts here, you don't need to take them off, you just need to back them out enough to give yourself a bit of room for access. And these lines can sometimes be too close to get the bracket in place. They do bend just with a little bit of force from your hands to make room. And I can tell that this one at the bottom needs to be bent out a little bit.
Okay.
And that's it. So it's not a big issue if they're in the way, they just bend.
Okay.
Now, depending on your car, this might actually be easier to remove and just get it out of the way. You just remove the two nuts on the suspension and pop it out of the way. With these loose, you just get your bracket, feed it around whatever nonsense is in the way, and you can get it under the two nuts which you've loosened and get it to line up over your new stud, which can be a little awkward. And just get your hand into the wheel well, and you can flex in the system, which you will need to take advantage of to get it started. And once it's started, it'll stay in place. Alright, you can stop with that.
Yeah, all right. On that one. Where is it?
Once that's in place, just tighten everything back up and you're done.